The Queensland coast now, away from the flood zone to the town of Gladstone and the electorate of Flynn, where Colin Boyce is the Nationals MP, the LNP member for that area. He's joining us actually live from Canberra. Good to speak to you, Colin. We saw a little clip of you earlier in the top of the program where last year you were railing against the massive installation of wind turbines and solar farms to fuel this green hydrogen dream. You said it was insane then. I said it would look like it was not going to be feasible. You must be rapt that it seems to have fallen over.
Yeah, look, Chris, this is a common sense decision, a very good economic decision from the Queensland government. The biggest issue that Australians face at the moment is the day-to-day cost of living issues. We've got people living in cars, people living in tents, people unable to afford their electricity bills. How can the government possibly justify the spending of $1.4 billion through ARENA to fund green hydrogen that is a technology that has not yet advanced enough to become economically viable? We've seen companies like Santos, Origin, Fortescue, Woodside, Krupp Steel, Kinsey Electric all backpedal on their commitments to green hydrogen for economic reasons.
Yeah, everybody's pulling out of these projects, and this was supposed to be the biggest one in Australia. Surely there won't be private investors to get this one up. The whole thing will fall over, won't it?
Well, I would think so, and please justify the economics of it. And the reality of the project in Gladstone, Stanwell Corporation is proposing to build a 800 tonnes per day liquid hydrogen facility at the port of Gladstone. We know through our research the largest facility at the moment is at Cape Canaveral at the Kennedy Space Centre, which produces 34 tonnes a day. They have a storage capacity of about 800 tonnes. So you could only imagine that with an 800 tonnes per day hydrogen facility at Gladstone, they would need possibly 10 days storage. So that's 10 times as big as the facility at Cape Canaveral at the Kennedy Space Centre, the largest one in the world. And this is just absolutely insane. Furthermore to that, liquid hydrogen needs to be compressed down to 252 degrees centigrade. That's minus 252 degrees centigrade. 275, minus 275 is absolute Kelvin zero. The amount of energy required to keep it at that temperature is just absolutely enormous.
Yeah, and that's why they were going to go with 10,000 wind turbines and 2,500 square kilometres of solar panels. Presumably a lot of people there are very relieved that that's not happening to your landscape up there.
Well, again, you know, all of this renewable energy is having an enormous impact on particularly central Queensland and up and down the east coast of Australia. Once again, please justify the cost of it all. It is just economic insanity.
It sure is, Colin. Thanks for staying across it for us. I appreciate it. Colin Boyce there, the LNP member for Flynn, around the Gladstone area. He's down in Canberra with